Hello everyone, El Guapo here. I've got some gameplay for you of me with my new Hunter Quest Markov skin, which is pretty cool. And me and this wonderful group of hunters are taking on a Kraken who enjoys flying low and missing abilities. But that's mostly just going to be in the background because I have some important news to talk to you people about. I'm really going to say what I have planned for this channel. I'm going to have mostly Evolve stuff, but I do have some ideas that I think will interest you. Now, of course, I can't just use or start these ideas right off the bat because I need a bit of a following first. So if you catch what I'm saying, it'll be more of a milestone. I'm thinking along the lines of 10 or 20 subscribers maybe, because we'll need at least 4 of you. Wink.
Dang,
So,
he's moving fast.
I'm not sure how I should put this because I don't really want to give it away too much. But I do feel as though you will enjoy it quite a bit when it does happen. But until that happens, I need some help from you all. My main objective for this is to entertain you, really. But it's not easy to do that when I have no idea what you guys are entertained by. And if you've watched any of these videos, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with Evolve, which I can do. But I would appreciate it if you all could give me some insight as what you would like to see, because I'm down for anything. I just want to know what you guys want. So I will tell you a little of what basically my opinion on this game is, Evolve, because there are plenty of controversies about it, don't you worry. So, I mean, the DLC and there's not enough content, and is the game really fun? Is it worth $60? It should have been $30. Well, do I think it's a good game? Definitely. I was waiting for this game since the Happy Hunting trailer, which got me above and beyond on the hype train. And then when the game came out, I was very pleased with it. I played in the beta and not the alpha, but I did play in the beta and it was a ton of fun. And when I got the game, or before I got the game actually, I thought, well, this will kind of be like natural selection. I'm not really going to want to be the humans at all because they're boring. And because in natural selection, whenever I play it, I hate being the Marines, and I always just kind of leave the game if there's no alien slots available, which is something a little guilty of. But then I started seeing Evolve, and I was like, well, this is a really good game looking. It's looking great. And you can be a monster, which is awesome. But once I got it, I actually found that I play the hunters just as much as I do the monster. I mean, I play the monster more, of course, because it's by far my favorite. But I actually thought if I ever were to play a hunter, I'd probably play Bucket, because he's a robot and he's got cool sentry guns, and he's a pretty good character, and he's support. He's my least played character, or support is, at least. I think I like, probably in between medic. Well, actually, I like all the other 3 just fine. Medic and assault and trapper, but the support never really did it for me. So if you think this game is not fun or not worth $60, I'm pretty sure it is, because the progression system it's interesting because you have to use all the abilities you are given, even if the monster you have 4, and I normally go with just 3 of them per game. So that one ability that you always neglect is not going to get leveled up, so you will have to play with it, which at times can get annoying, but is also pretty interesting because you'll have to kind of learn everything the character has instead of just what you like about him to be able to rank up. And unlocking the new characters, at least of the 12 that are already released, it's very, very easy. It may seem like you have to grind and grind, but you can get those in like 1 or 2 games of playing the tier before that. If you want to get, I mean, I love all the tier 2 hunters better than all the rest of them. And it was really easy to get him. I got him in like less than the first week of playing. So don't let that concern you. Now, is it worth $60? I think it is. And because you get 12 hunters, 3 monsters, I think it can have quite a few combinations as it is. And then as they add new monsters and characters and maps, it'll slowly be able to get more and more in depth. And I actually do not have the new hunters. When I got the game, I got the base game. I just pre-ordered it, and that's why I got the Behemoth, and he's a ton of fun too. But I'll do that in another video. And I got really worried at first when the new hunters came out, because a lot of people were saying, oh, these guys are super overpowered. Torvald does a bajillion damage. He's basically an orbital barrage. And I was actually thinking that too, which got me worried, because if Evolve, the first group of DLC that came out that you had to buy, other than the pre-order, ended up being really, really good, then that'd make everybody say, oh, the DLC was super way better than the rest of it. And, well, that would be an issue, because it would prove what everybody was thinking correct. And the Behemoth, at first, he was actually really bad. Or I was just super bad with him. Probably that. But now that I've actually seen, I don't think they haven't patched much about him yet. They have a little, but the new hunters actually aren't. They're not that amazing. The Behemoth is a pretty good monster. I mean, he's not better than the rest of them by any means, but he is fun because he's a very different playstyle. The DLC, there's plenty they can do with it. Because I'm still wondering, are they going to think about like a ton of monsters, like Pokemon style, where there's like 50 or 60 monsters and then a bazillion hunters to choose from by the time the game hits like maybe next year or 2 years or so. But only time will tell that. And we'll see what else they can come up with the new 5th monster they're saying is going to be a shapeshifter, so we'll see how that works. But, is it worth $60? Yes. DLC an issue? No. I haven't seen it be an issue. I mean, because if anything's overpowered, they patch it pretty quick, and they're starting to release patches more and more now. And I don't want to sound like I'm defending the game from all the haters out there, that there's nothing wrong with it, and it's just a perfect game, and you should just forget all your other games and quit Call of Duty and play this game instead, because it's way better. It's not. All games are different, and this is just one that is very unique in the way it's been made and the mechanics, and something that nobody else has really tried before, or ones that haven't been this successful. Because I mean, as a lot of people probably thought, oh, the monster is going to be cool, but the hunters aren't. Hunters are very cool. And, well,
Right or left?
you all can think whatever you want about it, because if you don't like the game, that's okay. You don't have to play it. But I've seen plenty of people who hate the game and think it's the worst thing they ever made, and yet they keep coming back. And if you don't like it, just don't like it, and leave the rest of us to play. Now, about the milestone thing, I really want to tell you, but I'm not sure. And since I pre-recorded this game before I did the audio, so, and let me just tell you, it's a long one. So, I think I will let you all in on something. What I had planned, once I reach a certain milestone where I have enough people where there's more than 2 subscribers and I have more of a following, then we can start doing something I've had in mind when I started this channel. I actually started the channel not really knowing what kind of videos I was going to make, which is another reason why I'm making this, to see what you guys really want. But once there's a few more people in the community, I had an idea. It would happen once every week. I would make a video, either like this or in one of my regular videos, and I would say, alright, I'd talk to you guys in the, I'd ask you to leave a comment saying you and your teammates, hopefully their Steam names or just their PC names if you don't have it on Steam somehow, and I would issue a challenge system where once every week one of my viewers, or if you're not a viewer, you can add your team, or if it's multiple viewers, or even if you guys want to and you're friendly enough, you can just say make a team of people in the comment section, and then at least once every week I will coordinate with you guys when to have a match, and I'll be the monster and you guys be the hunters and see if you can kill me. And I'm not trying to sound boastful about this and say, ooh, I'm the best, you guys will never beat me. You guys can very well wipe the floor with me. And I also enjoy challenges, because I mean there's plenty of great people and way better than me out there. I'm nowhere near the best, but I want to interact with the community more than most YouTubers do. So if you have a team, or if you just want to grab a public team, either people you know in the game or people in the comments or whoever, as long as they're on the PC and they have Evolve,
like,
we'll make a team, we'll make a date, and we'll play a match. And I will record the match and put it on YouTube for everybody to see. So if you completely annihilate me in like 2 minutes, everybody will know, wow, these guys are really good, and Guapo, he sucks as a monster. And or they'll say, oh, Guapo barely beat him, oh, he's not that bad, maybe he's not terrible. And then I'll be happy. But that's all up to you guys. I really want to see that happen because I love the sound of it. So on the next video, no wait, not the next video, because I want to have a bit more people in the whole El Guapo community before I start this up. So you guys know what's coming, and I just need some of your help to make it happen.
Over the water,
because we'll need at least 4 people, and I really want to see this happen. So if you agree, leave a comment. Don't try and make a match yet, because I'm not ready for that right now. Just got to get myself psyched up, you know. And see what you think about that idea. If you have ideas on how to make it better, then, you know, feel free. If you have ideas on what you want content-wise, what you think I could do better, what you think I'm good at, I always like a little encouragement. Hey, it's nice, but hey, you tell me what you want, and I will provide.
I didn't get the angle.
This talk has gone on for a bit, but the game is not over. So I will talk about the rest of it as best I can. Now, this won't be live because I've already recorded the game, so I'll just tell you what I had going through my mind at the time. So, there I was, in the middle of a heated battle with the mighty Cthulhu wizard Kraken, and he has escaped our dome once again. And I become pestered with lots of monkeys, and we engage in this tunnel, which is very nice for us because he's not able to land when he attacks me for that one. but our medic was very good with the bugs and the heal burst, and he was very good. And then we kind of just whittled at each other. He was good at staying away from us, and I'm getting the elite soon, and running. And I don't think that's really a bad thing for a monster to run. A lot of people get mad when monsters just run around, but it's pretty dumb of him to just fight us before he's the most powerful he could be. I mean, that wouldn't really make much sense if he were a real monster, would it? And I do try and, when I play monster, I try and make it to stage 3 before I engage them, unless I know I can get a strike on one of them. So I'm trying to kill that red-orange Armadon thing, but it hates me so much. And our trapper was really on point with the domes. He missed a few in the beginning, but we mostly were able to.
I missed him again.
Kill him.
I'm doing sucky.
And he missed that one too. And I also got that skin that you're seeing, the winter skin, which is really cool. And if you don't have the evolved Hunter's Quest mobile game, I highly suggest you get it because it's actually very fun. It might look like Bejeweled, but it's kind of an action RPG in a way, like very much subtly away. And they got all the favorite hunters, and it's not easy either. It's actually pretty hard, especially once you get into the higher levels. But anyways, he is stage 3 now, and we're deciding right now whether to chase him or to just pull back to the dome, or not the dome, but the power relay and defend, because he only has 1 minute and about a minute and a half left until the game will end. And I suggested right here that we go get the damage resistance, but I try and go there, but he proves not to want that to happen because he attacks us right then. And as you will soon see, he takes me by surprise a little. But he's been running around for about maybe 17 minutes so far, and we've done a decent amount of damage to him, but enough where if he comes at us, it'll still be a pretty good fight, which it is. And I'm telling my team, come on, let's go, we gotta go get the damage resistance, and there he is, right in my face. As you can imagine, I was screaming like a small girl right then. But Marco is mad. He fears no beast. So I activate my personal shield and fly away very quickly. But he really wants me to die very quickly, so he chases me with everything he's got. Our Hank was amazing with the shield. Our trapper kept him still most of the time. And he just walked through all those mines I placed a while ago, which was very satisfying. And this is where the battle takes place. It's basically an epic combat to the death of one of us. And I'll let you figure out which one that is. Because he knows he only has 51 seconds on the clock, so if he were to leave right now, he'd be in big trouble. Because the clock in this game starts at 17 minutes and keeps going until one of the teams engage in combat, or he attacks the power relay. And it'll be paused for quite a bit. Like he could go and get armor, and only you lose a few seconds because the timer will pause if there's any combat whatsoever. So if we shoot a bullet at him, the timer will stop. Which I'm glad they did, because I was really hoping they weren't going to make a timer situation where the game would only last 30 minutes in the middle of an intense match, and it's just like, oh, sorry, game's over. Guess you never know who wins. And he got down Daisy. And so we were done for, you know. We really got it. And I believe that's actually the only down he ever gets on us, is killing Daisy. So we all get pretty mad because Daisy's gone, so we decide to dig into him. And he's about half health with movement speed. And Daisy will be back in about 2 minutes. But I don't know if we're going to need her. He sends me flying out into the map. And our Hank's like, oh, don't worry, I got you. And I run back into the base, which is good because never get separated. Number one rule of LoL, especially when you're hunting. I'm trying desperately to get my elites ranked up, but he never runs into my mines, so I'll have to settle with the elites for the lightning gun and the assault rifle. And there the Hank is again with the shields. And then he is on 1 bar of health and slowly dwindling, and he just decides, nah, I'll just stick right here. And I plow into his head with machine gun, and that is the game. We won after 22 minutes of shooting, fighting, and intense battles. It was a very fun match, and I had quite a bit of fun. It's a GG monster. So, I'm already ranked 40, so none of this matters, but I am happy that I got my character mastery up a little bit. My chain damage. I got my assault rifle. And almost no mines. Woo, that's gonna take forever. Alright, well, that is all I have for you today. I'm El Guapo, and I will see you in the next video.